I have two more questions for you, sir.
Yes, sir.
To the governors of Niger Delta, what, first and foremost, how do you rate their performance? Do you think they are doing their best? Then secondly, what is your advice to the governors and indeed the political leaders of the Niger Delta region?
If I'm allowed to talk to the governors, I will say they should not maintain the old mistake of our great grandfathers. Our fathers were hunters. They get into the forest, they eliminate one life, they have a breakfast, they have a dinner, they have a lunch. That is, we are hunters, we eat what we see, we don't produce, we don't reproduce. If we change that mentality, we will turn this country from the Niger Delta to become exemplary leadership to other parts of the nation. If 10 million is given to a local government chairman and he is not able to make an investment, that the whole 10 million is spent without gaining 1 million naira, we are still hunters, consuming what we see, what we have. We are not producers. China does not have one oil well. They have 103 refineries. They buy oil from Nigeria. They produce the byproduct of oil and sell to us and make more than 85% gain from what we sell to them. If each leader in the Niger Delta become an industrialist, think global on how to convert financial availability into investments, our youth will not hover on the street. They won't be gullible to cultism. They won't be available to serve as thugs. It's because we are not creating the by use of money. Allocation comes every month. What do? We just spend it. If we stop spending and start investing, we will do better. There were instances where teachers were owed for 9 months before. If I'm allowed to seize all teachers' salary for 9 months, I will raise a factory that can take the byproducts of our poultry, because you can harvest poultry within 3 months and use the byproduct to raise a factory. If it starts working, we will not labor for restructuring. People will see that what we are doing is what they need to have.
Wow, Reverend Dr. Uzoma, I feel like just going on and on and on. Do you think there is still hope for the Niger Delta people?
Of course,
in the midst of all this, in the midst of the neglect, in the midst of, is there still hope for the Niger Delta youth?
There is a great hope, because when mistakes accumulate, it provokes a massive correction. What we have been having is an accumulation of mistakes. Several regimes is just living a similar legacy of not doing well. One day, somebody will have a collective research of what has not happened rightly and make a massive correction. It's coming.
What is your advice to other ministers? We in the Minister Ambassador for Peace, people say, oh, we are making noise. Oh, why should you come and pray? We should let things be. I don't know if you of those, if you belong to those group of people that said our prayer is useless. We should just
those people have never known what prayer is and what prayer can do. Whoever knows what prayer is and what prayer can accomplish will encourage you to pray. Even a sinner is encouraged to pray. It is in the place of prayer that some people that are even defiled and ugly in the sight of God got renewal. You know, in the Bible there was a priest that came before God. His name is Joshua, and he stood before the Lord with dirty clothes. It was a privilege that cloth was removed only when he came before the Lord. Some others would have shied away because they recognize their deformity and they stay away. Even if when you are not righteous, seek God. In process of seeking God, you will attain an encounter that will bring you to that conviction that produces righteousness in your life.
Well, we are so grateful today that you are part of the program.
Thank you.
You've listened to the man of God, and he has encouraged us to continue praying for this region. He has encouraged us to keep faith. He has told us that God is not done with us, that the Niger Delta region is moving from glory to glory. He has also told us that all the youths from this region should not resort to violence, but embrace peace. He has advised our leaders, political leaders, to think deep and become creative and establish industries that will create jobs for the people of Niger Delta. He has advised the Niger Delta leaders to keep moving as one united people. Federal government have been advised by this great man of God to treat the Niger Delta people well, not to neglect the region from where the oil that services this country is coming from. And I believe that you are blessed today. Please, next week, let's do it again at this same time, this same station. And until then, keep praying for us, and we'll keep praying for you. Niger Delta must be great. My name is Bishop Dr. Prince Sam Richards. I want to thank you for being part of the program today. And I want to say to you, man of God, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure being with you.
For your time.
It's
God bless you.
With you.
Thank you.
I'm grateful.
God bless you. Now listen to me. God does not give you what he don't say. God does not give to you what he don't say. It's what you see. Number 2, what you declare. Number 3, what you pursue. Number 4, what you hold on to that becomes yours. So if you see nothing, you say nothing, you believe nothing, you pursue nothing, you hold nothing, you get nothing. The 12 months of the year will come and go and you have nothing to show for it. Therefore, be resolute, be forceful, be aggressive in your pursuit for 2020. What do you see for this year? It will come true. Take your eyes from the failure of last year. Focus on what is ahead of you. The Bible said, look ahead, and it will be ahead. God have no favorite sons or daughters. It's those who have faith in his word, who pursue vigorously their visions that become a success. You can choose to be a failure or to be a success. For me, I have decided to be a success, and I pursue my dream vigorously, and I know I can't fail. With God on your side, you can't fail. I believe you're going to be tremendously blessed being part of this program today. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.